These future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nick Margevicius gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kellnick is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And 2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Line drive to left. Marmolejos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Yasel Sierra is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Noelvi Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Donnie Walton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Souza. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Debra, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
In now, Jake Scheiner. High in the air out to center field. Peters finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, Steven.
First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Into the box, number 56. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, DJ Peters.
Next to hit, DJ Peters. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here comes the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2.
2-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1 in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Marmolejos.
Marmolejos.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. fouled off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Count remains 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
The next batter will be Evan White as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Peters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Shed Long Jr.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
So now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wind up and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mckinstry. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box now, number 1. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. And he takes strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in is Edwin Rios, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
None out, runners at first and second. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
That's a ball.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder,
So stepping in is Souza, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, number 56, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Two and 1. Here it is. 2-2 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and the next to bat will be Jared Kellnick.
The center fielder, Jared Kellnick.
First delivery to him.
That's inside.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Up next, Jacob Nottingham.
Jacob Nottingham.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peters is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Noel Marte.
At the plate now is Noelvi Marte, struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, DJ Peters. Now here's the first offering.
No, inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Austin Barnes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here is Austin Barnes. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rodriguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next will be Gavin Lux. From the stretch.
Count
And
1-0.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Peters, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Zach McKinstry will be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Mckinstry. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Ready to go.
And standing in as the DH,
The
Donnie
designated
Walton.
hitter, Johnny Walton.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Scheiner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ripped on the ground to first, right to him, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan White.
Now a man at third with 1 away, and up next is Evan White. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Souza. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and set to go is the second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up, Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they push the lead to 4-2.
And he was already off to a great start with a home run on opening day. But then he goes and hits another one. Everyone knows he was putting in great work in spring training, and it looks like that hard work has paid off. What a way to get your season started.
Standing in now, Julio Rodriguez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tacoma leads it 4-2. Eric Swanson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Eric Swanson.
And stepping in, number 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This pitch is popped up. Marte shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edwin Rio.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
home.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Matt Davidson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jared Kellnick.
The center fielder, Jared.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Kellnick, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Stepping in now, Jacob Nottingham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Garrett Clevenger takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 61, Garrett Clevenger.
Noelvi Marte will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Nottingham aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Johnny Walton.
To the plate now, Donnie Walton. No balls and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Rios trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Scheiner.
Next up, Jake Scheiner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A 1-1 to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Three and 2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Evan White. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the count will be full. And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now into the box is Shedlong Jr. He went deep last time up.
That was a pretty good changeup in his last at-bat when he hit the home run. That was a changeup away that he drilled to the opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap. That was a great piece of hitting.
And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Nope,
and this
that's
is
a ball.
low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's
And he
ball.
misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So next to bat will be Julio Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
So a full count now. Jared Kellnick would be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up is Jared Kellnick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
White on third, Long over at second. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. Tacoma's out on top, 8-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Steven Souza Jr.
Now the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, number 56.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, DJ Peters.
And now DJ Peters. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So here's Austin Barnes as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Digging in will be Jacob Nottingham. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Adios, pelota.
So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-World? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team.
74.
Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Kenley Jansen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Noel B. Marte.
Into the box now, Noel B. Marte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Donnie Walton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Jansen comes set. Here comes the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he misses again. Ball 3. That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Barnes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scheiner.
Now at the plate is Jake Scheiner. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. Is in there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line towards center field. Kellnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Zach McKinstry.
Next, here is Zach McKinstry. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up. Hey!
The 1-1. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Number 1 is on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 1.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Next up is number 1. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
McKinstry leads off first with one away. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez able to track it down for the 3rd out.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Marmolejos.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and took and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
First pitch on the way, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Now to bat, Evan White, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him.
The batter, number 4.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Shed Long Jr. stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Set and the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julio.
Now to the plate here is Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza's after it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 10, Kellnick.
Digging in now is Jared Kellnick. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they will get to force at third, and that's that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tacoma leads it 9-2. Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Davidson.
Matt Davidson.
Here it comes.
Hey. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Marmolejos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed. Two and 1 now to Souza. This one's down to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, number 56.
Now at the plate here is number 56. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To short. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Jacob Nottingham. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Jacob Nottingham.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Noelvi Marte.
Next to dig in, Noelvi Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now back. The designated hitter, Johnny Walker.
To the plate now, Donnie Walton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Set and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Scheiner.
Digging in next, Jake Scheiner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Matt McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 36, Matt.
So now to the plate, DJ Peters starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kellnick is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Now into the box, Austin Barnes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So next to hit is Gavin Lux, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Tacoma took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eric Swanson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Yasel Sierra struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rainiers, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.